say your mom came back into your life when you were 24?
26.
26. Oh, that was not too long ago.
So 26 over the pretext that my life was falling apart and that they saw me doing videos. So I was shooting videos, like, ticulot by side, and we living sauver.
Meet Lord dans les zones.
In my head, I'm like, I didn't know what she looked like. I know her from young pictures.
So how did that happen? Comme si
Even frappé le porte-moi.
On there, like in Haiti.
Laurénée, and in my head, I'm like, I'm fait play who I am. There's no reason why this white bitch is in front of my house.
Facts.
Because I'm thinking it's the landlord. So in my head, I'm like, the day I meet my mom, I will be like, why did you leave me? You bad. I would never do that. Yeah, right. The day I met her, I was like, mommy. And then I dropped and I cried.
Oh, hold on. So, li frappé pour la bobo
Laurénée. And then, ils sont blancs, ils parlent créole. So imagine nous vient à Haiti.
Right.
So when my mom came, she was 14, 15, 16. She came and then she did her in Haiti.
So she went to Haiti at 15?
Yes, with my dad. So with my grandpa. My grandpa commencé placer à moun ba ça, fait ça pour faire. My mom lui-même commencé faire. She's young. She's a teenager. Now she's dealing with people that are in a higher rank in Haiti because she's
Blanc.
She's blanc. And then she meets this drug dealer ass nigga. Marabout.
Black.
As dark as it comes.
Facts.
You know, I had to learn that my mom didn't actually love my dad, and it was a means of survival. Because the way I see, like, kids that are not born into love feel it at the end. Because now that I'm watching her talk about my dad, okay, so she comes and knock on the door, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, who is this? Mind you, I'm speaking English because I'm not expecting Shorty to speak one word Creole or French. I say, who is this? Laurénée, ouvre porte là.
Yeah.
Chez maman.
Yeah.
I said, oh, but my because my whole life flipped. Because I never thought I would meet her. L'ouvre porte là. Mommy, quand t'es sous-sous. Mommy, like, what the fuck? When my daughter was around, she was at school. And I was so naive. I was like, oh, I can't wait for you to meet my daughter. Lulu, this is your grandma. It's like, oh, mama, I can't believe it. My prend tout bagay sa yo, like, it's like a positive thing. Oh, yes, yeah, mama, yes. Like, you know what I mean? I want it to be normal. Especially my grandma was very abusive to me. Like, I think it was like the number one person that was abusive to me. Like, grandmas, Haitian grandmas, I don't know what it is. But she always told me that I reminded her too much of my mom and the woman that hurt my dad. So to me, it was like, oh, you know what I mean? So when I met her, it was kind of like, I want anything but that. I want somebody to love me. I want to feel loved, you know? I went throughout my life wanting to be normal and wanting to have that simplicity of life.
What's normal though?
Mom, dad. I want somebody to call a dad. Imagine ou gen 6 ans, 7 ans, et puis grand-mère après l'eau, ti orphelin. Yes, my grandma is a whole new chapter for herself. I mean, beating me up with machetes, like holding machetes and threatening me, you know what I mean? Fake landing it next to me so it doesn't hit me but still scared the shit out of me, you know what I mean? Her abuse, I'll talk to it about it a little bit. But my mom, when she opened the door, so she's talking to me, and it's like I had all these questions, but I didn't ask it because I didn't want to push her away. It's like, you here, I don't want to tell you anything that's going to make you feel like I knew that was a wrong idea. So now she's talking to me, and I'm explaining to her how my dad died. My dad died very, very, like, in a tragic way. My dad died in Cité Soleil. He went to go pick up some materials. The guy that he was with got bad mouth with the people, and they chopped off everybody. And my dad, because he was telling them, I have money, I can take care, I'll do it. And they like, Menem Lakaila, and my dad was not. So when they went to Cité Soleil to buy the furniture, there's this guy that wanted to go, my dad let him go buy some water, which was a couple blocks. Then they had 4 people with them. So when they went, the guy is bringing the water and he's seeing them getting killed. So he jumps into a rat hole. And then that guy didn't speak for a year because the rats are eating him alive. And then he's watching them kill everybody. And when my dad is begging for his life, he's like, I have 2 kids, I have to do this and I have to do that. They're like, nah, bro. So they shot him a couple times. I know there's one that went from the back of his head to his face, you know what I mean? And then they burned him alive too. It's almost like they dit papa m'te gon point parce que like he wasn't dying no matter what they did. So they burned him. And that night it rained. So it was kind of like tout ça était fait pour mourir, il pas mourir. So then he died in front of the pile of fatra. When I'm telling my mom that, she's laughing. You understand? This is somebody that means the world to me, so she's laughing. And my hypocrite ass, even though my dad raised me, I'm almost like, not like agreeing with her, but I'm accepting her hurt so I don't push her away.
Right.
So it's almost like I turned on my dad just so I wanted that time with her, you know. Yeah. I regret that. So I'm listening to her talk. I'm taking in her pain, you know. It's like I'm almost denying mine because at this point it's like if you didn't do it right with me, you can do it right with my daughter.
Right.
And then 2 days later, it was a nut case. It's like, and when it was time to separate, and I had to learn that I have the same thing too when it's time like separation anxiety. It's almost like you cause a scene to have something to fight about so you don't focus on the fact that the person is actually leaving.
You talking about you? That's what you do?
I do that sometimes.
Oh.
She did that day, but in a big scale. I mean, she's crying in front of mine. Okay, so we buy Takis.
So you're literally just like her then?
I'm half of her.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're
like,
half of her, of course.
I'm like the best part of which I think I'm what she wishes she was.
Yeah?
Yes. A great mom and somebody that stands for her people. She has no people to stand for.
She doesn't have kids?
She said she doesn't have them. She said she doesn't have any more.
She shouldn't.
I don't know.
You don't believe her?
I believe her. Because somebody like that, I don't think I'm reading her diary, and it's almost like she made me feel like my dad raped her to have me. So I'm almost,
You read that in her diary?
Yes. It's almost like she made me feel like I was come see an act of something that she didn't want.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But you know she's Italian, French, bro. Like, maybe parents about le font pizza.
First of all,
black.
That was one of the things too, because when she was going back to her dad, telling her dad, look, this nigga is doing to me. This nigga is like, nigga, you wanted this nigga. You deal with him now. Like, I don't want no problem, because say I take these kids in here, my dad was the type that didn't mind going in there and shooting the nigga. You know, he just ran Haiti to the point that I didn't know he could die. Like, to me, my dad was invincible. That when they told me that he died, I cried. I mean, I laughed. I laughed because it's a joke. Right. Are you serious? Yeah. It's a joke. So when she came, she had bought some Takis for my daughter, my mom. She bought the Takis. You know Takis, they're hot. Right. My daughter's eating it for 2 days. It's time to leave. She decided to tell my daughter, I don't think you should eat these. They're bad for you. Tellement pensé la pris, like she's joking. I said, baby, she's joking. Don't worry about it. She snatched it from my daughter and it like descended la poubelle. Like, I'm talking about like out of nowhere, a switch. And I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I said it's not good for you. I'm the mother. Imagine it with him. It's like, now I'm a grown ass woman, and you flipping it, you know, and you're telling me I'm the mother, a friend of my child. You know, I'm like, no, you're not gonna do that to me. You're not gonna disrespect me. And then she walked away, and I said, that's what you do. You walk away. And then she comes back. She's crying. She pulls my daughter, and she's like, I'm the reason your mom is like this. And I'm like, I'm fine. I don't know why you have to tell her that. She closed her in the closet and start crying, explaining her things that had no business. So basically, mentally, she wasn't there. You know what I mean? And it's like something I couldn't help because it's like I'm learning her. Everything is happening so fast and everything. And I'm like, okay, she's leaving. Maybe a further relationship with her and a little distance will be better. I had to learn that my mom walking away was the best thing that happened to me. Cause within my business, I know you've seen some paintings I do. It's all black faces. Mm-hmm. Everything is black, you know, cause I don't want people to be like, oh, on tine, lido Italien, ou bien lido. So I make everything black. I remember one day she took all my design and then she said she's gonna do something for me. Okay. You know, everybody came back white, skinny, white with features on them. I said, why would you do that? She said, you need to stop with that Haitian thing. You need to start telling people you're Italian too. That's way bigger for you. You need to tell them you're French and Italian. I haven't spoke to her. That was my last straw. You can disrespect my dad. You can do all these little things you do. My country says so much about you. Like, you literally you don't fuck with my people like that. That means you just was using my dad. That means you were just getting your way out of, misery. That means I'm not conceived out of love. I love, but I wasn't conceived out of love. So to me, she always give me that stigma. Like,
Damn, that's deep, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, Laurénée, man. It was a pleasure to have you here, though. It happens, man. Once you're in the Sejoe space, the thing about it, it's trauma.
Yeah.
Once you start talking about it, it brings back, certain memories. And that's why we need to have psychologists and therapists in our community too, man.
Oh, yes.
Have you seen a psychologist? A therapist?
I used to. I need to do it now at that age that I am because I understand as I'm getting older, my mind as an artist is being different. I see things certain ways. Right. Things get scarier with my thoughts. You know what I mean? So I know I have to fix that.